Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have part 7 of my PS2 video game collection update video. Like I said in all the other parts, I decided to split this up into several parts rather than having one extra long video. I have about 200 games, so all that in one video would have made it way too long. So this time around, I'm going to be looking actually only at games that begin with the letter S. I think I still actually no. That's all of them. That's all the ones that I have that begin with the letter S, minus a couple from the previous video. But let's just get into it. So first up is the set of Sonic games for the 6th generation. So here I have Sonic Heroes, Sonic Mega Collection Plus, Sonic Riders, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and Sonic Unleashed. Pretty much here is where we saw the decline of the Sonic franchise with these 6th gen games that took Sonic to just a whole new place that sort of just didn't really work for him. Sorry about that. Next up is Soul Calibur 2 and Soul Calibur 3. I haven't really spent that much time playing Soul Calibur 3, but Soul Calibur 2, I've played this game mostly on the GameCube just because I like to play as Link in Soul Calibur 2. But I have given the PS2 version a little bit of time. I think the one that I haven't played at all is the original Xbox version. That one there, I mean, I think Spawn was the exclusive character for that, so I don't really care. Next is a game in a series that I have played, but I have not played this sequel. It's The Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2. And this one here also includes a preview of Blood Omen 2, which was another game in the series. If I remember correctly, there's supposed to be some kind of a hint to a new Soul Reaver game coming out sometime soon, but who knows if that'll actually ever be a thing. But definitely like the series. Next is SpongeBob SquarePants Light Camera Pants. I think this one here is just a collection of sort of mini games, stuff like that, and it's a multiplayer game, but couldn't say much else about it. Next is Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I like the Spyro games on the PS1, but once it got to the 6th generation, sort of just like fell off in terms of interest for me at least. Next is Stacked with Dragondude2525. It's just a poker game. Next is Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Yeah, Till the End of Time. I think this one here came with... Oh no, it was just 2 game discs rather than a bonus disc in there. Next is a licensed game that, to me at least, didn't really make much sense. For whatever reason, there was a bunch of licensed games in the 6th generation that were licensed off of things that were kind of old and no longer really relevant. This time it is Starsky and Hutch. Who knows why they made that game, but for whatever reason it was made. Next is Star Trek Encounters. I have not played this game, but I haven't really enjoyed many Star Trek games, as is. I think my least favorite one is the one on the Game Gear. Like, that one was just terrible. Anyways, next are the only Star Wars games that I have on the PS2, Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2. But I also have both of those on the original Xbox. Then next is State of Emergency. I think I grabbed this because it was a Rockstar game, but I haven't ever played this. Next is Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. And this one here features Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and Street Fighter 2 Hyper Anniversary Edition. I actually had no idea that there was a Street Fighter 2 Hyper. I know there's Street Fighter 2 Turbo and Super Street Fighter 2. I think there's just a regular Street Fighter 2. I think there's at least like 3 different versions of it, but I don't know if Hyper Street Fighter 2 was ever actually. Oh wow! So on the back of this, it actually says that there were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, and Hyper Street Fighter 2 is a combination of all of them put together. I actually did not know that, but Third Strike is definitely one of my favorite Street Fighter games, and I do have it on the Dreamcast up there. Next is Stuntman Ignition, Sub Rebellion, series that I actually really like, even though it's a very basic sort of puzzle game. Super Bust-A-Move and Super Bust-A-Move 2. If you think these covers are ridiculous, the Japanese covers are also equally as ridiculous. But I absolutely love this series here, Super Bust-A-Move slash Puzzle Bobble, or Bubble Bobble, I believe as well. No, Puzzle Bobble. Puzzle Bobble and Super Bust-A-Move. Definitely like the series. And then next is Superman Shadow of Apocalypse. And the last 2 games here, I believe both of them are ports of PSP games. I have played the earlier games on the original PlayStation, on the PS1, but I never got around to playing the PSP games, and I still haven't played the ports to the PS2. Here I have Siphon Filter Dark Mirror and Siphon Filter Logan's Shadow. I'm almost certain that this one came out before this one here, just because I'm going off of what it says on the front there. It says IGN's 2006 PSP Game of the Year, and the other one is IGN's 2007 PSP Game of the Year. Pretty much around 2006 to 2008-ish, a lot of PSP games were being ported to the PS2. Anyways, that is the end of part 7 of my PS2 collection update. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out if you would like to. And that's it. See ya.